I re-welcome you all students of Standard 6 to your online class. We have done a lot in Unit 2, the title Regular and Irregular Verbs. We have completed worksheets up to 15th. Now today I propose to do this 16th and to come to the end by doing do it yourself. Now what is in worksheet 16, that's what we have to see today. Let us come exactly to that worksheet. Now look at here worksheet 16th. A theft in the palace. A very valuable necklace was stolen from the Royal Museum while the dance party was going on. The police was able to catch the thief. The thief stayed at the palace guest room and hid himself inside the museum before the security guard closed it. He cut the alarm wire and stole the necklace. He used various things kept in the museum to commit the robbery. After stealing the necklace, he hid it inside a box in the guest room. Now observe this museum carefully and complete the dialogue between the police officer and the thief. The first one has been done for you. Now look at the first rearrangement, adding some needed words has already been done. The arrangement of the words into a complete whole structure has been done in the first place for you, and now from next you have to do yourself. How has it to be done? That's what we have to understand here. Now look at thief. I steal for money. These are clues. In fact, you have to change them into a complete whole sentence. What is to be done? You are looking at that steal is the first form of verb, while according to the discussion, the talk, it has been changed to stole. I stole it for money. Now next you have to do yourself. Now the words which are given here for rearrangement into a meaningful sentence are when you steal it with interrogative mark. Now you have to change these clues into a sentence, and what will be the correct sentence you see? When did you steal it? Thief. I stole it. I stole it. This is what has to be put in by you while the is already given. After that, guard was not nearby. Now next again police officer. When you enter the museum with interrogative mark. Now how will you make the sentence? When did you enter the museum? Now again police officer. First this question has to be answered by the thief. What the thief has stated: I entered before the security guard had closed the museum. Now next is again police officer. Where did you stay before entering the museum? The thief. I stayed in the palace guest room before entering the museum. In or at, any of these prepositions can be used here. I stayed at or in the palace guest room before entering the museum. Police officer, what did you do before stealing the necklace? Thief, I cut the alarm wire before stealing the necklace. Police officer, where you hide the necklace? Police officer, where did you hide the necklace? The answer is I hid the necklace inside a box in the guest room. Now come to worksheet 17. Here you find a passage, you have to read it, and then you have to pick out regular and irregular verbs. Now look what is the passage here. Read the following extract taken from The Best Birthday in My English Reader. Put all the regular verbs in the box and all the irregular verbs in the circle. Harry studied in the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft. He was a wizard, just like his parents, who had died when he was just a year old. The Dursleys were also called Muggles in the wizard world. They did not believe in magic. Harry stood at the window looking out for his pet owl, Hedwig. Suddenly he spotted 3 owls coming towards him. They carried 1 packet each. Tied to their feet, Harry recognized the first owl, Errol. It had brought him a packet from his best friend Ron. Harry opened his first birthday card and started reading it. Now, which verbs are regular, which irregular, that's what we have to see and fill in these 2 shapes. One is quadrilateral shape, another is oval. Now, the regular verbs from this passage are studied, died, called, believe, spotted, carried, tied, recognized, opened, started. Now irregular verbs: stood, brought. These are the regular verbs and irregular verbs. Only 2 irregular verbs, stood and brought, and remaining are irregular verbs which have got the place in the rectangular shape here given in your worksheet. Now come to do it yourself. Do it yourself is next question. Here the following extract has not been edited. Read the extract and underline the wrong words. Replace them with the correct ones in the space provided. The first one has been done for you. Now you are looking at, while a goatherd man was tending his goats in a pasture, he see a number of wild goats mingle with his flock. You are looking at that this goatherd man has been changed into goat herd. And now remaining from second B number you have to find out for yourself. Now in next number, in a pasture he C is written. C is wrong, underline it and write saw, SAW, saw. Now next line, there are two mistakes, mingle and drived. You have to correct them. First you have to underline these two and then mingled and drove. These two are correct words for mingle and drived. Mingling also is possible, but mingled will perhaps be preferable. Now next mistake, next number is putted, and putted them in the pen together. Instead of putted, now we know it that modern English has put, P-U-T, put, as the past tense of P-U-T, put. That's why put will be correct here. The next day is wrong here. Underline it and write in place of this is was. The next day was stormy, so the goatherd did not took the goats out as usual. In this line you are looking at took is written. Since it has been used with did, that's why this took is not possible. You have to write take, T-A-K-E, take. The goats out as usual. Instead, he feeded them, F-E-E-D-E-D, feeded them in the pen. Instead of feeded, you have to write F-E-D, fed. He gave his own flock enough food to save them from starving. To saved, S-A-V-E-D, saved, is wrong because you know it. After the infinitive, first form of verb is used, except for a few exceptions. That's why underline this saved and write S-A-V, save, that is correct term with to infinitive. Starving, but he gave the wild goats the maximum he could. Now he gave, underline this give and write instead gave, G-A-V, gave the wild goats the maximum he could. He wanted them to stay and he thinked that, now again thinked is not acceptable in modern English. That's why underline it and write correct word thought, T-H-O-U-G-H-T. Think, thought, thinking, thinks. These are the verb forms. That's why in place of thinked you have to write thought. Underline this thinked and write T-H-O-U-G-H-T, thought. Now next one, he fed them well, they wouldn't lift. Now again this L-E-A-V-E-D, lived, is wrong because past form of the verb cannot be used with any of the modals. That's why underline this L-E-A-V-E-D, lift, and write L-E-A-V, live. This is how you have to correct, you have to edit this passage. Now come to next one. Read the following passage and fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verbs given in the brackets. The first one has been done for you. When the weather improved, The goatherd led, LED led, all the goats to the pasture. But when they reached, REACHED, reached the open field, the wild goats broke, BROKE, broke away from the flock and scampered, SCAMPERED, scampered off. The goatherd was quite upset. You are ungrateful, he shouted, 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 to run away after I have treated you so well. Hearing this, one of the goats turned, 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 and said, 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 you did treat, TREAT, treat. Did is already used here, and with did, the first form of verb is to be used. That's why you did treat us well, too well in fact, and that put us on guard. If you treat newcomers like us so much better than your own flock, then what would happen if another herd of wild goats arrived? What would happen if another herd of wild goats? If you treat newcomers like us so much better than your own flock, then what would happen if another herd of wild goats arrived? We would be neglected in favor of the newcomers. This is how you have to fill up in these blanks. So I think, students, you must have got some benefit in answering these worksheets, and by the time again we are together on our online class, let's wait for the time. All right, thank you, have a good day.